Good morning, boys and girls. We are so glad, Mrs. White and I, so glad you joined us again today, and we miss you all since we can't be in class, so we're doing our circle times here and recording it so that we can still spend our time together over the computer or over the TV, and we can still make sure we're doing our learning. So we've had a great week. All of our friends are sitting here. Bowling Ball's being really safe, wearing his mask. Yeah, friends have had a really good week. We've learned a lot. We've been talking about reducing, reusing, and recycling. So one of the things that we've been talking about is what should we do with trash? So let's say I finished this can of yummy sour cream and onion chips. And should I just like throw it out the window of the car or throw it down there somewhere? Well, what should I do with it? Oh, throw it in the trash. So we'll throw it in the trash. Yeah, so that's a pretty easy question of the day. We shouldn't be throwing things out the window or littering. When we are finished with something, we just throw it away so that it can be picked up with the garbage collection. Oh, by the way, boys and girls, I'm a little bit sad right now because this shirt is one of my favorite shirts, and I love my orange shirt, and my daughter, who's in high school, saw me just a minute ago, and she said, "Daddy, you look like a traffic cone." And I'm not really sure what that means, maybe because traffic cones are bright orange, but I don't know. I thought this shirt was kind of fun, but she said I look like a traffic cone. And I'm also wearing these fun, sparkly socks with little chicks on them that Mrs. Calhoun got when she was going to buy fabric to make masks. She found these sparkly Easter socks that she thought the girls would like, and they didn't. So now I'm wearing them. So they're kind of cute little Easter socks. So anyway, that's my first pair. I've got a lot of cool socks. I've never had any sparkly socks before. So, hey, that's something new. Oh, we were getting sidetracked here, weren't we? Sorry about that. So our Mighty Minute today has to do with the question of the day, which is like, throwing stuff out the window. No, we don't throw stuff out the window. And here's a story about somebody who throws stuff out the window and how hard it might be for he or she to make friends. And this poem goes like this. It's titled, "The Little Monster." I'm a careless fellow, and this is what I do. I make a mess I won't clean up. I leave that up to you. I throw my garbage in the street. I will not keep my classroom neat. I drop my wrappers on the floor. I pitch my tissues out the door. But I'm so very sad, you see, because no one will play with me. They call me Little Monster. How can that be? Oh, please, my friend, won't you help me? Let's think for a minute. Why do you think Little Monster has a hard time making friends? Yeah, one thing it said he litters, he throws his garbage in the street. Or, yeah, that's certainly would make it hard to be friends. Can you think of any other reasons that Little Monsters had a hard time making friends? Oh, yeah. It said that he doesn't keep his classroom neat. So when he or she goes to school, they might go over to the block center and they get all the blocks off the shelves. Get all the blocks all over the floor. And then they go over to the puzzles and here's all the puzzles, dump puzzles, dump puzzles, dump puzzles. And then they go over to the library. Books all over the floor. And then all their other friends have to come back and clean up the mess. Or the teachers have to come back and clean up the mess. Now, do you think that's being a good friend? No, because when I go over to blocks, I love playing in the block center, and I get blocks down, and I'm building a castle or building a house or something. But then I clean the blocks up before I go to my next center. Yeah, so little monster has he has some issues. He has some issues that need to be dealt with, doesn't he? Yeah, he needs his friends to show him how to clean up the mess and how to be a good friend. Because I think if little monster stopped littering and stopped throwing everything on the floor in the classroom and not cleaning it up, he'd probably have an easier time making friends, don't you think? Yeah, I think so too. So I think if we see somebody like little monster, you know, we might have to help them and say, you know, friend, I see all these blocks or all these books or all these puzzle pieces on the floor. You know, can I help you clean them up? Because we want to keep our room nice and neat so that we can enjoy all of our things, all of our manipulatives and puzzles and games and all the cool things we have. So I think we'll be able to help a little monster out, don't you? Yeah, I think we can. All right. What is next? Next is our song. So this is an old folk song, an old river song, and it's kind of cool. It's got a cool little beat to it, and I think it's a fun song. It's called Erie Canal, and it goes like this. It's gonna go more like this. I've got a mule and her name is Sal, 15 miles on the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. We've hauled some barges in our day, filled with lumber, coal and hay. We go every inch of the way, from Albany to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, we're coming to a town. You always know your neighbor and you always know your pal. If you ever navigated on the Erie Canal, better look around for a job, old gal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal, 'cause you bet your life I'd never part with Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Get up there, here comes a lock. We'll make Rome by 6 o'clock. One more trip and back we'll go, right back home to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, we're coming to a town. You'll always know your neighbor and you'll always know your pal. You ever navigated on the Erie Canal? You'll always know your neighbor and you'll always know your pal. You ever navigated on the Erie Canal? Oh, that was a fun song. Thank you so much for singing along with that one. It's called Erie Canal, a nice old folk song. It's fun to play on guitar too. All right, now, guess what it's time for? Can anybody guess? I'm thinking of something purple. What could it be? That's right, it's our purple binder. We do our purple binder every day. And why do we do our purple binder every day? Yeah, so we can learn how to read. Absolutely. We do our purple binder so we can learn how to read. All right, and we always start with a few letters and a few sounds, and we always pay very close attention to how we make these sounds, because that is so very, very, very important. All right, here we go. The letter is H. The sound is H. The letter is O. The sound is Ah. The letter is B. The sound is B. The letter is E. The sound is E. The letter is X. The sound is X. And the letter is U. The sound is Great job doing our letters and sounds this week. Now we are going to do our rhyming words. I'll say 2 words. You say the same two words. If they rhyme, give me a thumbs up. If they don't rhyme, give me a thumbs down. All right, my turn first. Bend, blow. Thumbs down. They start with the same sound. They were trying to trick us. All right, may, play. Thumbs up, good job. First, thirst. Thumbs up, very nice. Thrown, stone. Those words rhyme, that's another thumbs up. Walk, chalk. Nice job, thumbs up, and take those two thumbs and point to the smartest kids you know. Great job on those rhyming words. All right, now we're gonna do our beginning sound. So I'll go first and you repeat after me. Here we go. Up. Under. Us. Untie. Upon. Nice job with those beginning sounds or that onset fluency. Now, we're getting so good at this skill here when we are blending our phonemes or taking each sound and then crunching them together. So I'll go first, then you go. Kid. It hit. It'll fill. It sit. It'll will. Nice job blending those phonemes together. All right, on to the next page. Oh, it's time for our ending sound. So we're gonna reach across the word and punch up that last sound. I'll go first, and then it is your turn. Take. Stage. Ox. Lid. Tough. Nice job punching out those ending sounds. Now, we're going to say the word fast and segment each phoneme. So I'll go first, then it's your turn. Hot. Cob. Got. Not. And rob. Nice work. That's a tough skill. Very, very good. You guys are getting ready for kindergarten. All right, now we're going to say the ending part of a word, and we're going to add a sound to the beginning. So everybody say ot. If we add l to the beginning, we have lot. Everybody say ox. If we add to the beginning, we have fox. Everybody say up. If we add to the beginning, we have pop. Everybody say ot. If we add to the beginning, they have lot. and they put that word in there twice. Need to write a stern letter. All right, everybody say If we add to the beginning, we have mom. Great job adding phonemes or adding that beginning sound. All right, now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to take that sound away. So we're going to say a whole word. We're going to take back that beginning sound and see what we have left. So everybody say tug. If we take away the t, we're left with ugh. Everybody say cup. If we take away the k, we're left with up. Everybody say hug. If we take away the h, we're left with ugh. Well, I would hate to take away somebody's hug. Everybody say sun. If we take away the s, we're left with un. And everybody say nut. If we take away the n, we're left with ut. Great job. All right, now we're going to change that beginning sound. Everybody say bag. If we change the b to a t, we have tag. Everybody say tag. If we change the t to a we have rag. Everybody say rag. If we change the r to a w, we have wag. Everybody say wag. If we change the w to a s, we have sag. And everybody say sag. If we change the s to a b, we have bag. Great job with all those rhyming words that we made by substituting the beginning sound. Bag, tag, rag, wag, sag, they all rhyme. All right, our nursery rhyme for the week, and this is our last day of Starlight, Star Bright. And it goes like this. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have this wish I wish tonight. Oh, let's do that one more time. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have this wish I wish tonight. What a great job. What a great job. And may all of your wishes come true. My wish is that we can get back to school soon and we can, instead of doing circle time with stuffed animals and logs and bowling balls, that we can have our friends back and do circle time with all of our friends. So our story today, now this is a non-fiction story, so this is going to be a true story, and you can kind of tell it's going to tell us how to do things or tell us about something with real pictures. So this is called Don't Lose It, Reuse It by Nancy Noel Williams. All right, here we go. Every day we throw things away, but before you toss something into the trash, stop, think, and recycle. Ask yourself, how can I reuse this? What can you make with cardboard tubes? You can make a telescope or play your horn, make a tunnel for your race car, or cut some tubes in half and decorate each one to make napkin rings. We did some of those things. Yeah. Decorate some tubes and boxes to make your very own robot. What can you do with old buttons and beads? String beads together to hang in your room. See how long you can make the string. Gather some pine cones, glue colorful buttons on them to make decorations. What can you do with big and small boxes? You can put a gift in a box, you can decorate some paper, then wrap up the box. I've been wondering what to do with this cool little wooden box that I found. I'll have to find something really nice and special to do with this special box. Maybe I can get somebody a very special gift and put it inside this box. That would be fantastic. I can't wait to figure out how to reuse this. Make a tower by piling boxes up. Oh my goodness, that's a big box tower. I bet she had some help with that. Just thinking. What can you do with really big boxes? If you have a marker and a box, you can make your own race car. Zoom, zoom. What can you make with paper bags? Don't throw away that lunch bag. Draw a funny face on a paper bag and you've made a hand puppet. You can make a large puppet with a grocery bag. And then you can have a puppet show for your friends. And then give a puppet show to your parents or grandparents or big brothers and sisters. They all love puppet shows. What can you do with old newspapers? You can fold them into boats. I think one of our lessons on the YouTube is not using a newspaper, but doing an aluminum foil boat. I think Mrs. Coyne put a lesson about doing that. Or you could use an old newspaper to make a hat to wear with your friends. What can you do with old clothes? You can use hats, shoes, and old jewelry to make a costume. Change your voice and your name and become a new character. Grab some kitchen things and have a parade. This is one of my favorite words. An old shirt makes a great paint smock. Everybody say smock. That's a fun word to say. It just makes me smile. What can you do with sticks and sponges? You can make your own group of wacky stick people. I think that might be Mrs. White. You can make paintings with sponges. What can you do with empty bottles and cans? You can wash out the bottle, cut an opening like an open door on its side, and put bird seed to make a seed hanger for the birds. Wow. You can fill cans with dirt and plant flowers or vegetables. Watch the seeds, water the seeds, and watch them grow. You can keep your pencils organized in an empty can. Just make sure there's no sharp edges. I would hate to see somebody cut their finger. What can you make with socks? Remember, I had a sock. I've got this sock that has a hole in it. What could I do with this sock? Find some buttons and thread for the eyes. Sew on some yarn for the hair, and you've made a sock puppet. Hello out there! Hello! Oh, that's pretty fun. I've made a sock puppet. He still has his rip, but it's okay. We have a sock puppet now. All right. That's a fun idea to do with an old sock rather than throw it away. You can write a story with your sock puppet and act it out. Don't lose your chance to make something new the next time you pick up some trash. Take a good look and then remember, don't lose it, reuse it. That was a fun story. That showed us all kinds of ideas to do with things rather than throwing them away. All right. Whew. This has been a fun week. I know Mrs. White's had a fantastic time. I've had a great time. We're just so excited that you're joining us for Circle Time every day. We'll see you real soon. Take care of each other. Be good to your family and your friends. And we will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.